Let's pivot over to women and menopausal symptoms and what can be used for hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and for bone health. This first study, randomized control trial, wanting to evaluate, does improving diet quality reduce postmenopausal hot flashes? Control, continue your current diet, versus a plant-based diet with the addition of soy. One of the things they tracked in this study when people were going plant-based was, would they reduce the consumption of AGEs, advanced glycation end products? When you brown foods that contain either protein or fat, this does actually lead to improved flavor, but an excessive amount of these, an excessive amount of browning or charring, leads to more of these AGEs, and these advanced glycation end products can use up your antioxidant reserves. They did find that in the plant-based group, there was a 73% reduction of advanced glycation end products consumed. There was also an 88% reduction in hot flashes. However, this is another study that I think lends itself to selective spin or misinterpretation. Let me show you why. If you look at the difference in dietary patterns in the control versus the plant-based group, you see that those in the control group were eating a less healthy diet. They ate less vegetables, less fiber, more refined grains, more added sugar, and then more meat and dairy, which I think are contestable in terms of, are they a problem? But when you look at less fiber, less vegetables, more refined grains, and more added sugar, it's not a very good comparison when comparing that to the fact that there was more vegetables, more fiber in the plant-based group, and less refined grains and less added sugar. Additionally, the fact that they were consuming soy, and soy is a phytoestrogen, meaning it will modulate the estrogen receptor, or at least stimulate it and selectively modulate how it's triggered to be effective for remedying hot flashes. It's hard to say, are these symptomatic improvements of reduction of hot flashes from the diet or from the soy? So I don't mean to quibble over the details, but what I do want to prevent you from getting sort of hoodwinked by is a overly enthusiastic plant-based advocate saying, look, these people had less advanced glycation end products in their diet. They had less hot flashes. This is why it's so important to go plant-based. Well, that's leaving out a lot. It's not controlling for food quality, and it's not accounting for the fact that soy by itself has been shown to reduce hot flashes. So do with that what you will, but the main point from a dietary perspective I want to, leave you with is there are many diets that can work, and it's helpful to get out of the religious fervor for recommending a diet. And data like this are very prone to misinterpretation. So I'll leave it there. This next study, meta-analysis of 21 trials, over 2,800 individuals, looked at menopausal women who were advised on either control, no exercise, or aerobic exercise. The specific parameters were not listed in this meta-analysis. And compared to those not exercising, surprise, surprise, those who engaged in aerobic exercise had an improvement in the severity of their hot flashes with a small effect size, meaning a small magnitude of effect. So that's great. This is something to consider if you're having hot flashes. Don't forget the importance of exercise towards improving the hot flashes. Along with the desire to use lifestyle, diet, and natural supplements toward improving one's health, this study looked at, could a vaginally applied herb, hops, be as effective as vaginally applied estradiol for vaginal dryness, sexual desire, and sexual arousal? And the answer is yes. Quoting, the results of the present study showed that the administration of vaginal hops was as effective as vaginal estradiol in treating postmenopausal women seeking relief from sexual dysfunction. Doesn't mean that you have to pick one over the other or one is better than the other, but as hopefully you probably have become accustomed to, I want to continually showcase for you how powerful diet, lifestyle, and natural supplements can be toward improving your health.